yourself. You're trying to prove to yourself that you're not a fool. You know, that's the whole point. Sorry to if I annoy you. I think Islam has a lot to offer. Like what? The husband, he can beat you. He can marry 4 wives. He can divorce you by text message. And he can lie to you. So what family you are talking about? If you say to me that your father is a good man, he did not beat your mother, that's because he's a good man. Not because Islam is good. If he wanted to follow Islam, he can beat her for any reason of his choice. If he wanted, he can marry 2nd wife, 3rd wife, 4th wife, and this is nobody can ask him why. And when your mother, she get older, or you get older, your husband, he can throw you away and say, you know what? It's time for retirement for you. I need a fresh, beautiful wife, 16, 17 years old. Now you are 50. Can we have link for Allah hands? Yeah, here we go. Let me shorten the link for you. But this is in Arabic. You have to use Google browser and use Google translation. You can search in Google in English. You can find directly. There's tons of Muslim website saying, yes, Allah have hands. You know? And as you see, there's tons of videos too in YouTube. The only one who can deny is those kids in YouTube. You know, kids, they can say, but when you are a scholar, you are a sheikh, and you know, they will take you accountable for what you say. You don't say what people like Mimi, Hijab, and Susu and Dudu say. Those people will lose their job if they speak something wrong. But when you are a kid in YouTube and you say whatever you want, who cares? Who's going to go after you? You are nobody. So when Afifa she say that Islam offer many things, Islam offer nothing. Islamic world is under destruction. Go and see even the rich ones, Qatar, Emirat, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Egypt. Go and just see how Islamic world is. Zero business trust. There's no trust in business. Thief, liars, they buy from you, they borrow money, they never pay back. The only way to get paid back is to have a gang. The police is corrupt, the judge are corrupt, the president is corrupt, the king is corrupt, the prince are corrupt, the Sharia law is corrupt, everybody is corrupt. In Islamic countries, you don't even dare to open your mouth. You are not a human, you are a chicken. There's only 2 words you can say, Allahu Akbar, bak, 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 bak. The second you open your mouth, you say something useful, you will end in jail. There's a big sheikh. He went in YouTube and he made a video about a dream. A dream. That guy, he did not do anything. He just mentioned a dream. Have you ever heard of a dream can take you to execution? I forgot his name. I'm trying to remember his name. What the name of this guy? This guy, he have like 3 million subscribers in his Twitter. He saw a dream, and his video is not even like 10 minutes. Execution. I'm trying to find the name, remember the name. Let us see. Yeah, I totally forgot his name. You know, I'm like, I don't care for him, but this is just an example of how Islamic, you know, society is really damaged. I believe Prophet PPOH something akin to not have more than one wife unless you cannot. So why he did not start with himself? FIFA, you said you didn't want to be annoying, but I didn't know how you see yourself. You said to me the prophet, he wants you to have one wife only. Shouldn't he start with himself? Can't he? If I want to teach people here how to be good, like I say to those Christians, you should marry only one woman, but you can have 4. So he meant 1, but he said 4. This is what you are saying to me. And not only that, he go and he marry 1 after 1 after 1 after 1 after 1. And not only that, after he have 13, he made verses saying any believing woman, she can offer herself to the prophet. Is that really what you think happened? And then when you say to me, you can have one wife unless you can support her. What the heck is that? So Muhammad, he gave a license for the rich to abuse women and the poor. No, not because he's a good man, but because he cannot support her. You see, Satan always work with the rich. Satan, he favored the rich one, always. The rich one is the one who have house in the front of the beach. The poor, they cannot even go vacation to the beach. The rich is the only one who have their own airplane. The rich is the only one who have their own villas. The rich is the only one who don't even go to work. The rich, and now the one who cannot afford it, brother, he have only one. Afford it. As if we are talking about buying a property or a car. Afford. It's not about the right thing, it's about affording. So if a person like to have 4 cars, why not? He can afford it. So you are saying to me now, you have no problem that one day your husband, he got rich, he can afford it, and then he dump you. Or, he go back home and he have another wife in his hand. He opened the trunk. Hey, Aisha, come. Hey, Afifa, come here. Let me introduce to you my second wife. And here, hold on. This is not the only one. Hey, Zainab, come here. Zainab, this is my third wife. And yeah, because today I got rich, I got a big payment, And no, we're not done. Hold on. There's one more, He can afford it. Is that really what you seek in life? And if one of you open her mouth, he will beat the hell of her. The Muslim, they say the Prophet, he taught the Muslims to be nice to the women. How? He said, don't beat them until they break their bones. You can see how nice he is. Don't beat them until you break their bones. How nice, man. How wonderful. What a screwed up cult. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Huh? Kalf, why your pick? Blood supplement Israeli flag. Who is this Israeli flag? Maybe he's trying to make a statement, but even the Muslims, when they speak about Israel, they forgot. I remember once I was doing a seminar, and a Muslim, Abdullah, he said, I heard that you support the Jews' crime, the crime of Israel. I said, are you a Muslim? I said, yeah. I said, do you have the Quran with you? I said, yeah. I said, can you open for me chapter 5, verse number 21? I said, yeah, sure. And then the guy took him forever to find it. They helped him. They don't even know how to find the verse in the Quran. And then, okay, oh my people, go into the Holy Land which Allah has ordered for you. Turn not to fight. He said, okay, so what is this? He said, well, this is the Jews. Allah, he ordering the Jews to go and kill the Palestinians. He said, this is not true. He said, read it. This is Moses. Go. Verse number 20. And remember when Moses says to his people, oh my people, remember Allah, favor unto you. You should see the face of this guy. And everybody was dying laughing. And then he said, maybe at that time. I said, so it's okay at that time to kill Palestinian, but now, you know, what kind of logic you have? So they speak against Israel, but even in their book, the word Jerusalem never mentioned. The word Palestine never mentioned. And what is mentioned is the Holy Land, which is assigned to you, which means it's not only Jerusalem. All the land which is holy is assigned to the Jews. And that will make it include Mecca. What do you think? Does it say in the front of us, the Holy Land? It says the Holy Land, right? Okay, Muslims, what is the Holy Land for Allah? Look how the Muslim in the translation, they are the word Palestine. Allah, he never heard of Palestine. He says the Holy Land assigned for you. It says, when Sulaiman, the son of David, finished building Baytul Maqdis. Do you see it? Baytul Maqdis, this is Jerusalem. This is the history, the science of Muhammad. According to Muhammad, the one who built Jerusalem is Solomon. Do you see it? So as long this is the land of the Jews and the one who built it is the Jews, why you want the land of the Jews? If the one who built the houses and the buildings are the Jews, give the Jews their houses. This is their books. Islamic religion, because it's satanic, they want to take everything. They kick the Jews from Mecca and they chase them now all the way. And now they are trying to chase them and to take their houses. And because now Israel, they have a very fake leaders like Netanyahu or the guy in the office now, corrupt. Those terrorists, they are taking advantage of a corrupt leaders. They are politically correct. They are just afraid what the media will say. Every day there's an attack inside the streets of Israel. How many times we heard any Western media crying for them? Nobody. If one Palestinian get killed, what will happen? CNN, Fox News, Arabia TV, Al Jazeera, interview, they killed, and programs, and etc. Go right now and search attacks in Jerusalem. You will see even Muslims giving sweet baklava each time they do attack. No, you don't see it. How many of you heard of this attack? 15 years old kid killed. I think she is a girl. 22 Israeli wounded. 22. We did not hear it. And if they speak of it, it's just a second, like, you know, nothing. But if it is one of those terrorists, then you will find how much the media they speak about it, how much noise, especially Democrat, the supporters of Joe Biden. They put bombs in the buses. This is now, look, this is November 23. This is November 23. This is November 15. November 15, November 14. Terrorists, when they see that your leaders are doing nothing about it, they would do more. And right now, there is no real leaders in Israel. They don't have a single leader. And now, what make it more horrible now, Netanyahu is coming back. The most horrible, corrupt person ever in the history of Israel. Do we have any Muhammadan? So the truth is, if the Jews really are serious to take back their land, the Quran is in their side, saying that the Holy Land is assigned to the Jews, which means Mecca, Jerusalem, all this land belong to the Jews. The Jews should take it. And actually, the Jews, they used to exist in Bahrain. They used to exist in Emirat. They used to exist in all those countries. They should take their land back. They can share it with others, but they should give in their land back. Specifically in Mecca and Al-Medina. That's the whole city of Medina is belong to the Jews. All of it. But in order to do that, you need a real leader. And as long as no leaders exist, the drama will continue. And you see Qatar now, they invited Israel to join the FIFA, and when the journalists go there, they start insulting them, even how to answer. The Israelis are far away from to be educated about Islam and what to do with them. The bad thing is about in Israel that the huge number of the Jews now in Israel, they are liberals. And wherever liberals goes, destruction come. Liberalism is self-destruction. You do not need to destroy any country by war. Just to bring the liberals. They will take your land to the ground, to dust. What do you think about a black Hebrew Israeli? A bunch of racists. As simple as that. Oh, black Hebrew. You see, Hebrew, the Israeli are from that land. And those are not African. That's not Africa. And since when they are black? With my love to the black people. But those are racist. The same as Muhammad. They hijack, they hijack Musa, they hijack Jesus, they hijack. Those are a bunch of racist group. And they decide to say, we are Israelis. But reality is different. I saw actually even Asian claim that they are Jews. How in the world you are Asian Jew? That's weird, right? Especially like Judaism. Maybe now they are accepting new convert because their number is small and they need more people. But in reality, there's no convert in Judaism. We reject any racist group. Even if they claim to be Christian, doesn't matter. Would you be willing to speak to my family in chance? Sure. just let me know, and we can schedule time, me and you. But I will not talk to you alone. Just to let you know, you are a lady. If you want to talk to me, you have to have somebody with you. All right? And I don't know who is your family, no problem. I will be happy to talk to them. All right? Just tell me in Skype when, if you want to tell me right now, just tell me. If you don't know, later maybe you can update me. But remember, I don't open Skype every day. Like when I go live, I open Skype. So I will not see your message until I go live. All right? I will be happy to talk to your family. Anyway, for all is one. By whom? By Christ. I mean to that. So with Christ, we are united. We are one family. And you will be judged by your fruits. So if you are a person and you are white and you are bad, you are bad. If you are black, you are bad, you are bad. If you are good, you are good. It's not what your color is, it's what your fruits. Good is good and bad is bad. Doesn't matter what his color is. There is wonderful Asian, there is bad ones, there is, there is everywhere. Every house have a sink. Every house have a toilet seat where poo-poo goes. So you will find even inside your own house, in the same family, a sink. Even if your family is the most wonderful family, in the family you will find one of you, he belonged to poo-poo. The Talmud say bad things about Jesus, no problem. We refute them. And remember, you see, even those who hate Jesus, Jesus don't hate them. He don't. We give them a chance to repent until the last minute of their life. For us, we warn them, we teach them, we show them. They accept, they accept. This is not an excuse to hate the Jews because they have a book, it's called Talmud, speaking bad about, actually the Talmud, even though speaking bad about Jesus, is speaking good in the same time. How? The Talmud says that Jesus, he went, and the reason he was able to do his miracles, he went to Egypt and he learned magic. That is a confirmation from those who hate Jesus that Jesus was really doing miracles. If my enemies witness to me, how wonderful that witnessing is. Magic, who in the world want to believe in this? That what he did, it was because of a magic. So even the books of the enemies, because their Satan is not working good, he witnessed to Jesus. Still, we will not hate them. And remember that the majority of the Jews already are Christians. And remember that all and everything we learned, we did not learn because my people or your people, we learned because of the Jews. It is the Jews who brought Jesus to us. It is the Jews who become disciples. It is the Jews who died for Jesus. We call them disciple. Those are Jews. So why we don't remember that we ourselves, we receive our salvation through the Jews? So don't let the devil make you hate them. I remember when I was in the Middle East, a Muslim says to me, how come you don't hate the Jews? I said, why I want to hate them? They said, did they kill Jesus? I said, I thought they don't kill Jesus. He said, yeah, in the Islam they don't. I said, so why I want to hate them then? So imagine they try to make me hate the Jews because they killed Jesus. You see how hypocrite they are? So they don't believe that Jesus was killed by the Jews, but now they have to compromise because they want more people to support their hatred. But we will not fall into that trap. And we don't hate the Muslims too. A Muslim person, I believe, he is deceived. He needs help. Now, if he's a terrorist, this is a different story. We have army, we have police, they will deal with them, they will make him shish kebab. But a person, he is not being terrorist, he want to argue, want to debate, wonderful. And maybe we can save him and win him to Christ. And then we win his family. So we love them, we don't hate them. We hate things they do, but we don't hate the people. The lost tribe of the Jews. My friend, if they are lost, that will not change their color. Let us say I am lost from my family, and then I stayed away for 100 years, and then I come back to my family and I look Asian. I mean, what the logic is that behind this? You know what I mean? If I am lost, how my ethnic will change? And by the way, I would like to look Asian. That would be wonderful. I can go and live in Indonesia and have a nice house there. And you know, the beautiful go like do hunting. I don't know what they have there. They have, I don't know what they have animals. I heard in Indonesia they have, you cannot hunt elephants. No, they are nice animals. I don't know what they have. So, you know, if I look Asian, nobody will notice that I'm Christian Prince. And then I will go there. I will eat shrimp and I will eat seafood. You know, yeah, will be good. And I will go live from there. And nobody will notice that I'm Christian Prince. But I never heard of somebody he is lost somewhere and then he came back like he was white and he turned black, or he was black and he turned to be white. So imagine you are an African, you get lost in the desert for 70, 80 years. You come back, you are redhead like Donald Trump. That is a nice movie. This is remind me of American movies. You know, American movies like Sylvester Stallone was shot in the right shoulder in the previous scene. In the second scene, the blood is in the other shoulder. Forgot which arm he was shot with. You know, I'm a person when I watch movies, I don't enjoy the movie much right away because you know, I mean, I wish I can just watch a movie like everybody. Unbelievable. Like, and the other day, you know, YouTube suggested to me a movie of what? What this guy's name? Clint? What his name? He supposedly was FBI agent, whatever. And man, I was like, I could not even continue watching the movie. The director obviously is just a person dropped from a stable. Maybe this is his first movie ever. Yeah. You know, I don't like to watch any movie about Christ because I believe all of them, they have a lot of fabrications. At the same time, I believe that maybe it helped some people to know about Christianity, no problem. But for me, I do not need to watch those things. I don't like it. Do you have a movie that you actually like The Passion of Christ? I did not say I like it. I did not watch it. There is many religious movies made by people who they are not religious, so you have to be careful. Come to my house in Bromo. What is that? Bomillo? Why they call it Bomillo? There's bombs there? What happened? Sound fishy. Come to my house in Bomillo. Where is that? Let's see. Bomoyo, a giant ridge island, Southeast Asia, Malay, Archak. Okay. So this is in Malaysia, right? You want me to go there? And look, I mean, this is really not a good-looking island. Guys, look, they are inviting me to go to this ugly island. I will never go there. You're right. Are you kidding me? Scary. Look at those boats and, you know, those, and there is water there. You want me to go and there's water? You want to drown me? You think I'm the Pharaoh, don't you? I know the trick. You need the news of Israel. They are beat the Muslim kids in the street. I'm a Pakistani and I know this, but you, American, don't. You know, this is what make it funny, that you know what's happening in Jerusalem and you are in Pakistan. That's amazing, my friend. This guy is from Pakistan. You do not know what the Jews are doing. Shall I show you what your prophet did to the kids of the Jews? Let us say, for the sake of argument, you are saying this is true. Shall I show you what your prophet did to the kids of the Jews? Are you with me? So either you are a hypocrite, you condemn it when you want, and you support it when you want, or you are a decent man, and you condemn it anyway. So are you willing to say that what my prophet did against the Jews is disgusting, specifically against the Jews, the kids, who he took them as slaves, and he raped their women? Are you there? You guys, you heard my stomach? Yeah, my stomach is singing. No, actually today I did not. I ate already, but I ate noodles. You know, my guys, my microphone is. Hey, microphone, don't tell what my stomach is saying. Shame on you. Unbelievable. What about what the Pakistani do to the Christians in Pakistan? Burning Christians, kidnapping Christians, raping Christian women, and this guy in Pakistan is worried about a human right. Do you see? I mean, the Pakistani, they are sensitive. They are very sensitive, brother. What a bunch of hypocrites. You yourself, you don't have rights in Pakistan. You kidnap women, you rape women, you kidnap even your police, you kill your police, you attack police stations. I mean, look who's talking. Drugs, mafia, gang. Even Prime Minister cannot walk in the street, you know, without risking his life. And he is talking about what? Do you know they are beating kids in Israel? Look how sensitive they are. Very sensitive. He's from Pakistan, brother. #1 top country of a human right. Okay, guys. So now I have an invitation to Boreno. Look what I found there. I'm going to have a friends. What the heck? This guy is blonde. Me. Do you think, guys, he is coloring his hair, or this is really how he is? What do you mean nice place? You go there, he will steal my phone. You can't open your window. You open your window, boom, he took your phone. He took your phone, he will take your... I have only one shoes. And then what? You go chase the monkey in the jungle. Good luck with that. And now I know why those, Indonesian, they are inviting me there. They have a plan for me. And look at this guy, he's waiting. What the heck? What's up? Ah, it's in Indonesia? Okay. Well, Indonesia, Muslims, they love me there too. You know, it's not like Malaysia, no, sure. In Indonesia, they love me, really. Yeah, look at this beach, man. Disgusting. What the heck is that? Somebody dropped something there? Why, like in the middle it's blue, and then around it is like, what the heck? I don't want to go to Indonesia, man. This is disgusting. I like to go to countries, beautiful countries, like green countries, like Saudi Arabia, you know, Emirat, Bahrain, or Qatar. You know, beautiful Qatar. Do you have, okay, hold on. Hey, Indonesian people, do you have FIFA? Yeah, you don't have FIFA. I got you busted. You don't have FIFA. What is that? This guy was debating me and the one I hang up on him. Look what happened to his nose. This is the guy who called me and he said he's a ghost. And he did lie. He said he is reading Ibn Abbas. When I opened Ibn Abbas, I put it for him in the screen. He refused to read. Now I know you. Look at his nose, getting longer. What's wrong with this man? What happened to his nose? Man, this guy, he can't have a fight because his wife, she will grab him from his nose immediately. Unbelievable. Oh, look what the girls, they dressed there. That's a nice clothing, actually. Look nice. They have a lot of makeup, man. Oh, this is not the same island now. This is, here it says Poremo, Malaysia. You guys, you told me this is Indonesia. But here in the website it says people of Sabah, Perenno, Malaysia. All right. Look at this. Yeah. No, I cannot go there, sorry. First of all, look at this view. You can tell that the water is dirty. And you see, here we go. Like, there's a grass growing in the water. See? In my country, we don't have a grass under the water. What about the topic? The mind-blowing science of Prophet Muhammad. Well, we changed the topic because there's nobody scoring, so we give up. We got them busted already, don't worry. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go there, man. I like to go to beautiful places. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy, he ran away from his mother-in-law, so he decided to live where? In the middle of nowhere. So he cannot take a taxi. She can't take a bicycle. She can't ride a camel. She can't come to visit him. This is the best place if you have a mother-in-law, she is bothering you. I'm telling you. Unless she swim like a submarine. You build a house there. You are going to be alone there with your wife. You do fishing, swimming. You eat lobster. By the way, do you know why they call it lobster? Because they get it from the lab star in Hollywood, There's a lab star. They make stars there. This is why they make lobsters. It's California thing. This is why it doesn't taste good. So you live there and your mother-in-law, she will never show up. And I'm telling you, this is a good advice. Yeah. It's haram. What do you mean haram is not your mother-in-law, she is not coming for you? What a hypocrite you are. Oh, you know what? You can build your house here in the other side and your mother-in-law, and you cut the rope. Like you say, hey, come here. Hey, here, from here. We are here, the other side. Yeah, here. When she is in the middle, cut the rope, and that's it. Take beer. I'm just joking. Don't do that. Shame on you. Fishing in Saturday. I want to try fishing in Saturday and make a video about it. See what will happen to me. But then the Muslim did not need to prove it. I look like a monkey already. They will say, see, but my friend, but nothing changed. Still, I was like, this is how I was at the beginning, and this is before and after. Nothing changed. So don't think you can prove any point of it. Unbelievable. Oh boy. I mean, look at those. Man, look at this nose. Really weird. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I'm coming to your island for sure then, just to meet those gentlemen. What the heck this guy is doing? What? She is holding the cable with her two legs. Can you believe it? Man, imagine this monkey steal your phone and you are going to chase him. It will never get your phone back. Okay, now those are going to vote for election. You know, remember when the monkey, she committed fornication, as the prophet he said, and the hadith, that, you know, she gets stoned. So those are the monkeys. They are lined up to vote that stone her, not stone her, stone her, not stone her, and then finally they decide to stone her. That is the donkey. What donkey mean? She is just hanging around. Yeah, she is hanging around literally. Yeah. All right. You're funny. I'm like your laugh. Okay, hold on. This is very complicated. How I am funny and you like my laugh. What does that mean? So you like my laugh and that make me funny, or you like my funny because you like my laugh? You know, this is really, it sounds like you're making Quran now. You're funny, I like your laugh. I'm laugh, you know? I don't know what to say. Okay, hold on. What is this? What is that? I mean, those islands, obviously here in the state, we have nothing compared to what you have there. All kind of animals and creatures. What about mosquitoes, man? Hey, Indonesian people, tell me about mosquitoes. How good the mosquitoes there? Are they friendly? Are they friendly? Because mosquitoes, they love me. They eat me alive. I will be standing with 10 people, and the only one is scratching his feet is me. I guess they love my blood. You are nuts, CP? Is that different from walnut? You people are funny. You are not CP. You know, English is really funny, like you are not. So how I will know now, it is not as not N-O-T or not as N-U-T. And what is different? My blood is so sweet. I don't know if it's sweet or not, but mosquitoes like it. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Those pictures. Really, those islands are really. You can imagine how much mosquitoes there in those jungles. Yeah. Quit showing your uncle. Oh, sorry. Which one of them? Which one of them? Uncle Darwin. Oh boy. Here we have a friend saying, bless you, Abdul, in my workspace. I gave dahwa of science in Islam and to unknown people. I came along and I mentioned the earth upon the whale tafsir. And no ketchup come out, only anger. Why? Because, you know, you get him busted. This is why it's very important for us to learn, right? So when the moment comes, you can stand out and you can expose their lies and you can save some souls, including your families, you know. Your children, they go to school, they meet with Muslims, Muslim immigrant, or depend on your country. And then, like if you live in Indonesia, the majority are Muslims. So if your kid, when he hear those things about science and the Quran and etc., you know, he might be impressed and he might believe it. And then he come back home and he says, hey, Dad, Mom, I became a Muslim. Then what you will do? It's too late. It's going to be very hard to convince him not to be. That will be the same as a vaccine against disease. This is what you do here, actually. We are giving you the vaccine for free. What do you think about cosmological argument? You have to give me the argument. Muslims, they have many cosmological arguments. Anyway, any argument the Muslim they bring is false. That's why we open challenge. Bring me one. They cannot. Anything they bring is false. Can you talk about scientists, the Muslim, they claim that they are scientists? Let us say there's a Muslim who is a scientist. So what does this have to do with Islam? All the scientists I know, they call them scientists. They are not Muslims. Either they are like Yazidi or Christians or Persian who worship the fire. And even the one who is born from a Muslim family, they consider them apostate and they are kuffar. Thank you from Malaysia, my friend. Good to have you all. Do we have any Muslim who would like to say anything? When I speak about scientists, we have millions of Christian scientists, but we don't say, what does this have to do with Christianity? I mean, seriously, what does this have to do with Christianity? If I am a Christian, I became scientist, so, and I discover something amazing. We have tons, I mean, everything we are using is discovered, electricity is discovered by Christian scientists. Electricity is the biggest revolution in history of mankind. But what does this have to do with Christ? When they are bankrupt, they try to find something. It's like, you know, Islam is like a camel is collapsing and the camel can't stand no more. So what they do, they put rocks under his belly. So he will lay down on his belly over the rock, but his legs is coming down. So he look like he's standing. Very good. You know, as long as, you know, Muhammad, he claimed that women, she can deliver a child after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Go right now and search for, I don't know if you can find in English. In Arabic, you can search for Muddat al-Haml fil Islam. Let me type it for you. Copy it. If you are using computer, you can copy it. If phone, I don't think so. If you copy this, copy it and search if you have a computer, and then open the one you will find in Google browser and use click at Google Translation. The only religion who says that a woman, she can deliver a child after 7 years of having sex is Islam. 8 years, 10 years, unlimited years. Only Islam. This is science. And this is the science according to Islam, not according to scientists. Let me give you this link. Remember, you have to use Google Translation in order to, to be able to read. It's in Arabic. Open this link and use Google Translation. Here we go. Islam question and answer. This is the website. Islam question and answer. See it? Okay. The title: how long a woman she can be pregnant according to Islam. Use Google translation. What is the longest woman she can be, etc., according to Islam? Since I have read the fatwa number, etc., etc., blah 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 blah. Here the answer. Thanks to Allah. The issue of the longest period is the following. According to etc. scholars, a woman she can be is 9 months. According to this and that, it can be 1 year. This is number 2. But now we will go to the real scholars, the big ones, the ones, the Muslim, they have their sect based on them. The sect, Al-Hanafi. According to Hanafi, and I think maybe hijab is a Hanafi, is 2 years. According to Layth Ibn Sa'd, 3 years. 4 years, this is the view of the Shafi'i and the Hanbali. Shafi'i and Hanbali is, and the Hanafi, the Muslim Sunni are 4 sects. So now we have Hanafi, we have Shafi'i, and we have Hanbalis. This is quarter of the Islamic Sunni numbers. The view of the Shafi'i and the Hanbali, and the most popular of the 2 opinion, 5 years. Sorry, there is 2 opinion. 4 years. Sorry, this is 4 years. Here it says 4 years. Yeah, and then number 5, 5 years according to Imam Malik. So this is the number fourth Islamic Sunni sect. So now we have all the Islamic sect. All the Islamic sect agree about many years a woman she can be carrying a child from a previous husband, regardless if he is divorcing her or divorced her already, or he died 5 years ago. 6 years according to Az-Zuhri and Malik, the same as Imam Malik. So Imam Malik, he have a view of 5 and maybe 6 too. And here it says 7 years, and this is the say of etc., etc., according to the narration of Az-Zuhri and Malik. So the same Zuhri and Malik, they have different opinion. They are not sure if it's 6 or 7. And then they continue. There's no limit. There's no limit according to this and this and this and this. So you can divorce your wife, or even you die, and then 20 years after, your wife, she can claim that the baby is yours. Do you see it? And this is their website. This is not our statement or our speech, or, you know, we are just reading for you, and this is Google translation. And any Muslim who read Arabic, he can read it in Arabic. And I challenge them to say I'm lying. And then they continue. Listen, it's not even, you know, I mean, the story is, it's really weird. I mean, this is where, this is like which year? You see, if this is like an opinion was given 10 centuries ago, I would say, okay, this is written 2009. Do you think Islam will become more liberal? Depending on the oil. If the oil is strong, the price is strong, thanks to Putin, and the Muslims are getting rich, Islam will never go liberal. What gives strength to Islam is the oil money. When Islamic countries go poor, then they will go liberal. You know, look what happened in Egypt. Egypt, when the majority of Egypt was extremely poor, they were very liberal. Women, they wear short skirt, belly dancing in the street, and nobody cared for Islam, nobody cared for religion. Then the money of Saudi Arabia came, and they start pumping their money in Egypt. and Egypt turned to a demonic country in a few years. From country, anyone who knows Egypt, go and watch the movies in Egypt just 30 years ago. You will not believe it that this is Egypt. What happened now? So, and then the hijab started, and the sheikhs making a speech, and hatred, and then they start attacking the Christians and burning churches. Wherever the money of the oil goes, disasters will come. Afghanistan, those people, they have the temples of the Buddhists for centuries. Nobody destroyed it. Nobody spoke about destroying them. The money of Saudi Arabia and Emirat and Bahrain came, and the door, the gate of hell opened. The money, my friend. You are not fighting Islam, you are fighting the money. I believe that the future of the oil is going to be miserable, and this is temporary. Every day there is a new discovery of a new method to generate energy. They were thinking they don't want nuclear, they don't want, you know, and at the same time they want to go green, but they want to go green. But what they do? They still buy oil. So they stop their nuclear, and now they are not independent no more. They are kissing the asses of Putin, kissing the asses of Qatar, etc., or the American. Because in America we have a lot of oil and I have a lot of gas. You know, we have way a lot. So Germany was destroyed by a woman who ruled the country, and she took the country to hell. And now those Germans, they wake up, they notice how bad it is. France is no different. UK, price is going crazy because the price of gas and oil will affect everything. So now they notice, and now they will try to shift fast as they can. So time will come, my friend, and because it now became a necessity, it's not the choice. So soon is going to switch. I believe it's not even, maybe maximum 15 years from now, things will shift in a very big way. More people will, more countries will depend on in nuclear energy, and more they will depend in like magnetic and hydrogen. And hydrogen will be the replacement of the oil, the coming hydrogen. And I think this will be the biggest revolution in the future.